Hi guys, and welcome to Top Gear Philippines. And today on Hot Gear, we'll be talking about this DJI's newest drone, the DJI Flip. Charles, ikaw yung gumamit ito a little bit. What's the first thing? Actually, you were the one who unboxed this. We have the unboxing video. What was your first reaction when you unboxed it?
First impression ko talaga. Nasabi ko na din dun sa unboxing natin is the bag. I really like the bag. And maraming nakapansin ng bag.
It's a nice
Yeah, they kept asking, uy, anong bag yan? Ang ganda. Sabi ko, free yan. Kasama na yan ng DJI Flip mismo.
So inside the
really
bag,
nice quality.
your chargers, so your batteries. You have your controller, which is we'll talk about later. It's our favorite thing about this drone. And the drone itself.
Yeah.
Okay, so the drone itself, it looks so handy, so small, no?
And it's so light.
It's quite light. It's still under 250 grams.
Yes.
So that means you technically in some countries, they have like regulations kasi na you need... Does it turn on automatically when you unfold?
Yes.
Oh, cool. But yeah, so in other countries kasi, any drone above 250 grams, you need to get a permit to fly.
Like a license.
What is it saying? Why is it on? Turn it off.
No.
You don't want rocket indoors. But yeah, so this is the drone, the DJI Flip. As you can see here, when we first got it, parang it looked a bit, okay, we don't know why it does this folding thing. But when you actually use it and you have it folded up, it's so compact. And because the propeller guards are built in, it feels like you can really fly it around. So as I was saying a while ago before drone, interrupted me. In other countries, above 250 grams, you need to get a specific drone license. So DJI specifically makes their drones below 250. This is 249 grams. About the same as our DJI Mini, no?
Yes.
Which means you don't need a drone pilot license to fly. So you flew this. How was it the first time you flew it? Well, I'll assemble this na.
Actually impressed kasi I'm used to the DJI Mini 1, our original drone.
Our little
mini, our very fragile drone.
Is it fragile? Hindi pa natin nasisira, diba?
Hindi pa. Pero, pag pinapalipad natin siya, kahit not so strong winds, talagang...
I know, I remember.
Liliparin na siya.
If you show here, I'm not sure if you still have the footage, but when we flew it during the Ferrari Roma Spider launch, parang hirap na hirap siya against the wind. And it's ironic because this weighs the same thing. So you'd think this would also be affected by the wind. But we were using this in our shoot, in our big test between the Raptor and the Hilux GRS. And malakas yung wind ng time na yun.
Yes.
Actually. Yes. And it survived.
Sobrang parang mas may confidence ako dito, paliparin kahit higher altitudes. I've used this sa racetrack sa Carmona.
Yes, the Yamaha video.
Yeah, I remember nag-shoot din ako doon about a year ago on the track event. Hindi lumipad yung drone. Kasi parang pag take off niya pa lang, dinadal na siya ng hangin, tapos may warning na agad, hindi niya daw kayang lumipad.
No, but that was our Mini.
Yeah, that's the Mini 1. Pero ito.
That's what makes it so interesting kasi this one weighs the same. But this one is like also 4 years more advanced. But for me, the thing I liked the most when we used it was this controller. Because this controller, medyo game changer siya. Kasi there's two ways of using the DJI. You've tried it using the controller and using no controller, diba? So with the controller, you can use this. You don't need to use your phone anymore, which is the most annoying thing.
Sobra.
DJI.
Connecting pa lang eh. Kasi if may case ka, you have to remove the case.
Yeah.
Plug it
in, and then you'd have to wait for it to sync, and then finally it'll sync, and then sometimes you lose connection. It's just not a very good experience. Plus your phone screen isn't as bright, sometimes not as bright as you need it.
The phone screen is smaller, slightly smaller. Yeah.
Parang pareho actually.
Depende sa phone.
Depende sa phone. But yes, this screen is super bright when we use it. So the screen is super bright. And it's so nice to use because you can just look at this. You don't have to bring out your phone. You can just use this and it flies the drone perfectly fine. And because it's paired with the drone, it connects instantly also. So not even instantly, but it connects without much, you don't have to download an app or something, no? And it just feels so, it feels good. It feels good to hold. Parang it's so chunky and it feels like an old school PlayStation controller, diba?
Yeah. And next thing siguro yung battery life.
Yes,
I
yes.
remember the old drones, parang
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Tapos na. Ito parang nagamit ko 30 minutes non-stop. Dire-diretso lang.
Yeah, I used it 20 minutes before I need to change the battery. But the 20 minutes was against high winds and in a medyo dusty area.
Yeah.
It was quite bad. But the Fly More package does come with 3 batteries na. 3?
Yep.
Okay, 'cause I thought we were missing one. Baka pagalitan tayo ng
Ito
DJI.
dito na eh.
So there's no battery talaga here. Okay, so this charger, as you can see, comes with 4 batteries. Comes with 3 batteries. 1, 2, 3, but there are 4 slots. So you can charge all 4 batteries at the same time. So that's nice is even if you have 30 minutes of flight, I think DJI was saying na you can use it for 30 minutes. By the time you're done using it, the other battery's charged na. So medyo fast charger din to. So overall, we like how long it lasts and also how easy it is to use. Pero what's nice is the last drone we tried was the
DJI Neo.
Neo, and it had features na you could just click a button and it would do, diba?
Yes.
This one can do that also.
Yes.
So there's 2 ways of flying it. You can fly it with the controller, or you can fly it just by pushing the button on the side, like the Neo, diba? So this droney. What other ones are
Rocket and then follow. It can also do follow mode. But the thing is, the quality in this drone is much, much better than the DJI Neo.
Like we like the Neo because it's a good option for those that just starting out.
For
drone.
beginners.
For beginners, it's a
Very handy.
easy to carry around, cheap option. But for those na medyo intermediate na, this one we can use for work eh. Like we use it for shoots. It's more stable. Mas magandang tracking niya and the quality of the videos, it's a lot. Like we love the Neo DJI, but this one's medyo ibang level of quality. It makes you want to fly.
Every time, yeah.
And you can see that we've flown it a lot kasi storage full na. Charles doesn't delete doesn't delete any stuff, no? Well, you've crashed this drone.
No. Hindi pa.
I've crashed this drone. Paakyat. And in any other drone that it hit a branch on the way up when I was taking off because it was so dusty.
Really? Hindi ko nakita yan.
I couldn't take off from the ground, so I'd have to take off from the back of the pickup during our pickup big test. And there was one, I went straight up into a tree, into the branches of a tree. Didn't even get affected. And I guess that's why these blade guards exist. So it just hit the branches, and in any other drone, it would have gotten tangled in the branches and fallen off. But here, actually, I was a bit worried, but and then, okay, not bad. I think it's when you were backing up the cars and I was there.
Hindi ko nakita yun.
Yeah, so, but the fact is, it just took it, no problem.
Yeah.
It was quite a good drone to have for something like that, no?
And yung sensor niya, diba? May sensors na siya eh. So,
yeah, it's got the sensors which turn off when you're in sport. I think that's why tumama siya. But it's got sensors in the front and the bottom.
Yes.
And the back, no? Parang wala.
Wala sa back. Front and bottom.
Front and bottom. So it has no sensor above it because that's how I crashed it.
Yeah.
Not even crashed, but it hit some tree twigs and stuff. But it survived completely fine. Thanks to these propeller guards, no? But overall, we like it a lot.
Sobra.
For your hot gear verdict, is it a buy? Or is
It's definitely a buy, boss. As in,
we want one.
we want one. Like I remember the Neo. It's fun. It's nice. Pero yun nga, more on for beginners siya. Pero this one,
hindi natin nagamit for work eh.
Yeah.
Kasi the Avata 2 nagamit natin.
Yes.
In the when we were shooting the range.
Pero yung Avata to kasi para masyadong
specialized.
Dynamic eh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this one cannot do the POV drone thing, but for more static or more dynamic shots na doesn't need to fly first person, you're doing a nice pan, this drone would be so much better than the Avata 2. Because the Avata 2 hindi siya masyadong stable when it comes to that. It's really meant to fly forward. Yeah. So overall, we love it. We would love to have one also. It's super handy, quite easy to use, medyo sturdy.
Yes.
And we don't want to give it back, DJI, but We have to.
Bye. Bye.
So that was Charles, and this is Carlo from Top Gear Philippines. And thank you for joining us today's Hot Gear. And this is the DJI Flip. It's one of the best drones we've ever tried. And I think more or less we'll be buying one soon, or at least talking to DJI soon for one.
Yeah.
So thanks
you.
again.
Thank you.
See you.